Just wanted to do a quick video showing how to remove the magnetic pad that's on the Heritu. Occasionally this will start to fail. There's a couple of reasons why it does. Just over time it can. Obviously things lose their magnetism over time, but what usually ends up happening is people will take their metal plates and they'll put it up against a magnet, or they'll hold it on a magnet up on a wall or something along those lines, and what happens is the plate itself starts to get magnetized, and that will actually work against the magnetization on the pad that's on the machine. If that ever happens, this has to be replaced, and I just want to show you how to do it. It's fairly simple to do. All you have to do is just slip a nail up underneath to start pulling the magnetic disc right off of the machine, and it will just peel right off just like this. Once you've removed the magnetic head, there's a slight sticky film that's usually left over on the disc, and that needs to be peeled off as well. So we'll just get that with our nails. See if we can't grab an edge, and then just gently peel that back as well. You want to make sure that you go around the outside edge when you start, and then pull it towards the middle. If you ever end up with a machine that has a chip in it from shipping, sometimes the magnet will occasionally get bumped because UPS will throw something around. If that happens, you won't have this film stuck on there. The magnet will come off pretty quickly. Just give us a ring, we'll send you another magnet, and we can go ahead. You can go ahead and put that on there. But over time, what happens is this film will tend to want to come off of the back of that disc. So you got to pull it off and then clean off the disc before you apply your new one. Now that that's peeled off, we'll go ahead and we'll just take some paint thinner. All I'm using is just lacquer thinner, paint thinner, anything along those lines, anything that you have at home that's like that kind of a cleaning solvent. Mineral spirits as well, since many of us use mineral spirits, that would work fine as well. Just want to make sure you clean this disc really well, just to get that grit and grime off of there from that pad. And you want to get it clean as possible, because you don't want to have any grit or bubbles or anything like that form up when you put on that new disc. I'm going to spin the disc around by hand just to make sure that I get that wiped as clean as I possibly can. Alright, looks pretty smooth. Just going to brush it around, make sure everything's gone. Alright, plate is prepped. At this point I'm going to take a new magnet, and on the back of the magnet is just a piece of paper. Underneath that paper is the adhesive back. So I'm just going to peel the paper off, and I'm going to center the disc over the center shaft that holds your disc. And you just want to make sure you get that shaft as centered as possible in that hole. Just set your disc down. Just lay it down on either side. Press it into place. And that's it. Pretty simple. So if you ever start to lose the magnetization on the top of your head on your Heritu, that's the easiest way to replace this magnet.